So now let's start learning the Mishnayos. I learned the last two together. The second to last Mishnah in Uksin talks about when honey changes. When is it considered to be to change into a liquid, and that it can receive tumah? Chal is devash me'emasai mitamos. Honey, when can it be mitama mishum mashka for liquids? Beshami omrim mishi charcher. Beisol omrim mishi rasik. Beshami says mishi charcher. I looked this up before. I forgot. When you start to take out, when you start to clean out the bees, you heat it up so that they go out. Beisol says you have to when you start to scrape out the honey. Okay, most of us are not holding in to an entire. It's not interesting for most guys. But the last Masechta, I think, the last Mishnah, I think, has maybe a few things a few ideas that we could learn together, and maybe some ideas for everyone. Amar Shu ben Levi, Asid Kosh Baruch Hu, V'hanchil Chol Tzadik B'Tzadik, Shosh Meos B'Asara Olamos. In the future, Kosh Baruch Hu is going to give to each tzaddik is going to receive 310 worlds. Whatever that means. So like it says in Mishlei, Lahanchu ove yesh v'otroseim amole. Right? Lahanchu ove yesh will inherit yesh, which is gematria 310, v'otroseim amole, full of their storehouses. Amar Shim ben Chalafto, Shim ben Chalafto says, V'mati Kodesh Baruch Hu kli machzik bracha Yisrael, Ela Shalom. Kodesh Baruch Hu didn't find any other better kli to be a bracha for Klal Yisrael except for Shalom. Shnei Hashem Adnai Oz V'Amoyted Adnai Bracha Esmol Shalom. So just a few hours on this Mishnah that we could ask. First of all, the Mishnah starts off with Rabbi Shua ben Levi, who the Gemara considers an Amora, right? How to get in? Maybe we're connecting the Tanaim with Amoraim here at the end, but and then it ends with Rishon ben Chalafta, who was a Tana. So if you're going to stick an Amora in, well, he was considered an Amora, but so I guess it would make sense to have him at the end. Why would you put him before the last Tana? Why does it say that Kosh Baruch Hu is going to give every L'chol Tzadik B'Tzadik? Just he's going to give the Tzadikim, he's just going to give a Tzadik. Why L'chol Tzadik B'Tzadik he's going to give 310 worlds? And what does it mean 310 worlds? Does it mean that Kosh Baruch Hu is giving 310 worlds? What's the connection between this Mishnah? Has nothing to do with Tum and Tyra. What's it doing here at the end? What message is Yehuda Nusset sending us here? What's the connection to Uksin? Fine. And why is Shalom the last thing that we're ending off on? So just some things that I was learning from the Mefarshim, some ideas here that could be ma'ar for us. So the first one. So first, why does it say tzaddik b'tzaddik? Right. So I saw it's talking about every type of tzaddik. I mean, sometimes it's a tzaddik gomor. We're not only talking about tzaddik gomor. Even a tzaddik guy, it could be a baal tshuva or a tzaddik who he still has what to work on. Even they also will inherit 310 worlds. Right, which could be the connection to the end. Right, why were these two mamorim mentioned together? They seem like they have no connection. Maybe that's the last mimer here is saying that no matter what type of tzaddik you are, if you're tzaddik gomor or not, about sure or not, whatever type of tzaddik or whatever type of background you had, if at the end of the day you're being marba shalom in the world, you're using your Torah for shalom, then you'll get these you'll get the same schar. What's the chashivas of the number 310? Could be just yesh. It's saying that there is right. It's to remind you that there is schar, right? Masechtas Uksin, the Rambam says the last Masechta because it was most achron chavir. There was most chavir to Rabbi Yehuda Nasi because it's all based on svara, right? So maybe Olam Haba is also based on svara. So maybe that's the shaykhs here, 310 with this Masechta. It's not really Olam Haba is not mentioned straight out in the Torah. I saw one more nogea to maybe what the yeshiva was learning this year, and a lot of the tainas I hear the guys having learning. The one you have to work out the math. I don't know. I trusted the Parish, but he said that if you count up all the mitzvahs that we're not knowing nowadays because there's no Beis HaMikdash, you count up all the korbanos and all the mitzvahs of Levim and Kohanim and everything that's shayach that would be d'oraisa that are not midoraisa today or that we don't do today, they all equal 310. right? So person learns through Shisha Mishnah. It's not like Shulchan Aruch. Shulchan Aruch only applies to us today, right? Person learns through Shas. It says, what do I have to learn this for? It's not Omaisa. It doesn't speak to me. It's not like guys say over here. I have to learn about Svoros, the cow stepped on the rock and it broke the thing and it fell. What do you leave me alone? I'd rather learn something more Nogea, right? That's all the whole schar. That's Torah Lishma, right? That's the 310 words you're going to get. That's everything. Also, a message I saw that if you take the 613 mitzvahs plus the Shavuos of Bnei Noach, that's 620. Divide that in two, that's 310. So why would you divide it in two? Because a man and a woman. So a person could learn Kol Torah Kula, but he still hasn't reached Shleimus. It ends in Shalom. It could be Shleimus. Fine. Just the last idea that I want to say. You see that I wrote down the last letter is Mem. B'Shalom, right? Hashem wasn't many times. Hashem Baruch Hu B'Shalom. And the first letter, if you learned brachas last year, was first Me'emasai. So it ends in Mem and starts with Mem, right? 40 days. They say 2 Mems, 40 days for the first Ruchos and Moshe Manal, 40 days for the second Ruchos. 40 represents maybe completion, perfection, shleimus. Fine. So just some ideas that maybe we could learn together and share together. We should all be mistaref in the sium. Okay. Hagen Alach Shita Sidre Mishnah Hagen Chalan. Daita Alach Shita Sidre Mishnah Daita Chalan. Lo Ninosh Minach Shita Sidre Mishnah Lo Ninosh Minan Lo Ba'amadem Lo Ba'amadasi. Hagen Alach Shita Sidre Mishnah Hagen Chalan. Daita Alach Shita Sidre Mishnah Daita Chalan. Lo Ninosh Minach Shita Sidre Mishnah Lo Ninosh Minan Lo Ba'amadem Lo Ba'amadasi. Hagen Alach Shita Sidre Mishnah Hagen Chalan. Daita Alach Shita Sidre Mishnah Daita Chalan. ונש מנוח שיטה סדרי משנה ונש מנן ובעמדין ובעמדסי הרב נתן אלוהינו אסרי תורסך בפינו בפיפיוס עמך בישראל נהיה כולנו אנחנו בצדנו וצא עמך בישראל כהן ידי שמך ובלי תורסך ושמה מאוהב תחכמני מצווסך כאילו עם הילי יהי ליבי תמים בחוקך ומען לא אבוש לא אמור אשכח פיקודך כיוון חייתני ברוך אתה אדוני ולמדני חוקך אמן 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 סלווה מודים אנחנו לפניכם בני אלוהינו ולעשינו, ששמת חלקנו יוסף בסמדש ויושבי קרנה, שאנו משכימים והם משכימים. אנו משכימים דברי תורה והם משכימים דברים בתיאום. אנו אומרים והם אומרים. אנו אומרים ומקל מסחר והם אומרים ואינו מקל מסחר. אנו רצים והם רצים. אנו רצים חי העולם הבא והם רצים בר שחס. שנאמר ואתה אלוהים תורדים בר שחס. אנשי דמים מירו לא יחצים מהם ואני אבטח בך. יהי רצון לפניך בני אלוהי, כשם שזרתני לסיים שיטה שדרי משנה, כך תעזרני להשכיל סדורים וספרים אחרים ולסיימם Vilmud Lamin Lishmu Asim Kaim as Kol Dibri Tam Tozach Biava. Was Chus Kol Atanoim Tavdi Chachamim Nizkarim Shesh Sidrei Mishnah Talmud Ri Rozari. Shal Talmud Shal Torah Mepim Mepizari V'Zer Zari Adolam. Yikom Bi Bishalachacha Tancha Osach B'Shachla Tishmar Alacha B'Kitosa Hi Tzirchacha Ki Bi Yirbu Yemecha B'Yosidu L'Chash Shmos Chaim. Baruch Yamin B'Yina B'Shmoa Osher B'Kavod Adonai Oz Moitem Me'Brach S'mol Hashem. Saki Yasser Machai Oma, Yibnei Karti Dushleim, Shachlel, Hechel Begava, America, Pulchan Nukhra, Me'ara, Wasov Pulchan Bishmael Asra, Yamlet Kucha Brichu, Malchusevi Kare. That's Map Kane Bekar Mishichay. Chaychom Yamachon Chai Bichobe Yisrael, Bagalaz Makarib Nu Amen. Shmei Rabba Mubarak Neil Mayos Barak Shtabach Yisbar B'Sharam Sasei B'Sidor B'Sol B'Sol Shmei B'Shab Rechu Well Mikol B'Chas B'Shirasa Tishbachas Nechamaz D'Amri Amel Mavrim Mu Amen Ha'Yisrael Rabbanon V'Al Tamidin V'Al Kol Tamidin V'Al Kol Man Da'askim Arei Sidi B'Asra Hadin V'Di B'Chol Asar B'Asar Ye'on Olchon Shalma V'Rab V'Chinu V'Chis Yirachim Chai Arichem Mizuni Rivich V'Prokan Amin Kadim Avim D'Shmai V'Mu Amen Ye'hei Shom Ram Shmai V'Chaim Tovim Avinu K'Yisrael V'Mu Amen Session Mirama, we are session, Amen.